doing today?
That's another one gone.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the...
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not... Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic art. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest... That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst.
A dagger and a sword?
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue. And the one...
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came up. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and... The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate...
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument on the other...
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model...
That is correct.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh,
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lap.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean,
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Drink and be merry.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have...
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise...
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you... I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the Minute. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in...
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to...
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows? This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks real.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the overlord of the vortex have given those sunken objects
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value. Well, since we brought so many people,
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from... The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Think you can get away? Yeah? Ooh. Brace yourselves. Let's play! Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Barbados! Guide us.
Go as one! Go as one! Go as one! Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Think you can get away? Here we go! Let's play! Brace yourselves. gliding be fast?
They're gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters... I have a contract, and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them, and recover the relic. It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that.
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what?
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back... Oh. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex. But they have nothing to do. This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for...
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of...
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and belief. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so silly. All right then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt too, actually.
Ugh! You're simply a money grub.
And what are you then? All you think about is digging up valuable...
They're still arguing?
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of...
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable...
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean...
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which is actually how the area... However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. No, I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, so at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secret. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Mora.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of Salt lie...
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of...
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so.
Yahoo! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Brace yourselves.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of Salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another? This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental when I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is...
To the north, to the east, to the people of Liyue...
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god at that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today,
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Wouldn't gliding. Here we go. Yeah. Think you can get away?
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west,